guys, it's Friday. Yes, you're getting another weekend vlog. This week I've done, well, you know how my week goes. I get up, I go to school, I volunteer in a school, then I come home, I tidy up, I cook dinner, I have a bath, I go to bed, and then it repeats. That's pretty much what I've done. Usually I record here and there, but my mum has been here this week, although, yeah, she is still here. And it's really awkward to vlog when you've got someone else in your home. She's currently in the garden, so I was like, quickly whip my camera out, do you know what I mean? Try and get some footage down. This morning so far, I've taken the kids to school. Friday's obviously my day off, my day to myself. Took the kids to school, took Cameron to college. I've hoovered, I've polished, I've stripped the beds. I'm going through them because we've had rain pretty much all week. It's been torrential, which is great for the garden. Today is our first bright day, so I'm going to make the most of it, and hopefully I can get as much washing done as possible. And I want to get in the garden and do some gardening. Danny was off Tuesday and he picked me up some bags of mulch so I can mulch the little border that we put down, because I need to get that done before the weeds start setting in, you know, and rooting themselves. Yeah, I also have took my Dyson apart, so I'm going to wash all the filters out of that, because that definitely needs doing. You know, when you're hoovering, it's just not picking up like it usually does. That's kind of a sign that you need to wash it all out. So yeah, I've got the spring feeling. It's coming. I've got that little spring cleaning bean that's vibrating, saying, come on Helen, let's scrub out. So that is what I'm up to today.
Look at the colour of that water. It's absolutely disgusting.
I believe it started raining, but I'm like, I'm not letting that defeat me. I want to mulch this, so I will. I've done half of it. And I think, I don't know what that was. I think 2 bags would be enough because it's rain. Danny did get me 4, but yeah, every year if you just top it up. Can you hear that rain? I've started, so I'll finish. Well, what a washout that was. I've literally been waiting to do that. My mum said earlier, I'm gonna pop out, is there anything you want? She likes to go into like the charity shops and stuff like that. That's what she likes to do with her day. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm alright, I don't need anything. So I was waiting for her to go out so I could mulch that side, so I could record it. What has my life come to, right? And as soon as I get out there, whoosh, the heavens open up for me. Great. So my mum's out there down the high street walking in the rain herself, bless her. How typical. And I was just thinking as I was doing it, like, I'm sure you guys understand that when you have company, your routine is upshifted, and I shouldn't have to feel under pressure because my mum's important to me. My mum's way more important to me than YouTube. So my mum's down and I can't video. That's just how it is. I'm not going to feel bad about it. It's one of those things. I will capture what I can. If I have a vlog, I'll throw it up. If not, please don't pressurise me, because I do have my mum down, and I'm sure you understand. I'm hoping the weather improves so we can get out in the garden this weekend. Danny did start on Tuesday because he was off Tuesday, like I said, taking the old render off the side of the house. I do have a clip of him starting that, and I'll insert that. So I know he was hoping to continue to do that at the weekend. The local dump have now, well, they haven't yet, but they've put a notice up saying from a certain date they're going to start charging for soil, rubble, plasterboard, all that kind of stuff. Thankfully they never have in the past, because if they did, the amount of dirt that we've got rid of, like, you know, from the back of the garden, if you look at my older vlogs, I had piles and piles of soil and earth from when we didn't do it, but when they dug out the drive initially, they dumped a load of soil at the back of the garden. When they dug out to build the extension in the 80s, all the soil they dug out for the footings they put to the back of the garden. They didn't get rid of it. So there was soil like 5 foot high, like tons and tons and tons. I would love to know how much soil was actually there. And a lot of the gardens have done the same. And I only know this because the person that used to own my house, he actually lives next door now. So whenever we do stuff, he's like, oh, and we say, where's this, what's that? He tells us all about it, so we know where the soil come from. A lot of them just dumped it to the back of the garden because it's a really big garden, so I suppose they just thought, well, we won't miss it back there, you know. And there was an old garage down the bottom of the garden that we removed, so it was all dumped behind there, so you couldn't really see it. That's why the bottom of the garden's not yet done properly, because it's just a work in progress, and every year we edge out that little bit more to get it done and get it done and get it done. Why did I end up there? You start on a topic and then you just go somewhere and you weren't even sure where you started. Anyway, oh, that's why, because now they're getting rid of the mud. So if they'd have charged us before, we would never have been able to afford to get rid of it. Danny re-rendered the front of the house, so all the old render, he took it all down, took it down the dump bucket by bucket and re-rendered. So he needs to do the side of the house and the back. There's no way he's going to be able to do the side and the back by the time the new rules come in, where you have to pay £6 a bag. £6 a bag. Just a normal size bag. Not a ton bag, like as we drag a ton bag. Like any size bag? No. £6 for a normal sized rubble bag. So I said to Danny, you want to get that off and out fast. Like super fast. Otherwise it's going to cost us a fortune. So that's what he's been doing. So every day that my mum's been here, like, she pops into town to have a look in the charity shops, and then she goes into Morrison's to see if they've got any plants on sale. And look at my garden table. Look at that. She was like, this basket was, I can't remember how much she said, if it was like £1 or something, but it needs a lot of salvation. She only got this one yesterday, so, you know. And also it rocked about in her car a bit, so I need to clean that up. And then she got these, which were £2 down to 50p. There's lots of different plants in there. So she got me 3 of them. There's another one there and another one there. You know, 50p and 18p, although I don't think that one's coming back, but you never know. This one's getting a bit of life. That's a strawberry plant. All these different plants that she got me, look. All with their sale stickers. So I'm going to be very, very busy planting these up. And as you can see, yesterday we were extremely busy. Me and Danny took so much of this old render off. The bottom bit was super easy, and it's getting harder as we get higher up. He's already done one dump run, and there's loads more buckets of the render mix. Look at it. You can really see where the extension is. This is from here, that's the extension, and then these are the bricks that are the old part of the house. State of it. It's super early, it's like 9 o'clock, and everyone's sleeping. Look how well these pansies are doing. These are the ones that I got. The massive tray of them for £1. Just pinching off the dead. But they're doing so well. I'm actually going to put some mulch on top of the mud as well. That helps keep the moisture in, as well as keep the weeds out. It's so good for the plants, and I know they'll appreciate it. They're doing so well. So pretty. And this plant here, this one's doing like really well. Really, really pretty. Purples and blues are like my favourite colour plant. And then look how cute these ones are. They're doing really well in here. Look at this climbing plant that is on my like secret garden area. So pretty, all in bloom. I'm hoping this will just cover the trellis. I actually need to do a lot of work in here. There's weeds coming up in the patio area. There is morning glory coming up from next door that's growing absolutely everywhere. I really need to have a good old salt look at it. It's just been raining. I think the weeds absolutely love it. So in these flower beds, I do have a pansy in here, but then these daffs, they're starting to go now, so I'm going to cut all these back and I'm going to put the things that my mum got me, these bedding plants, one in each side of these. And I did take a cut in of that climbing plant and I put it in here so I can climb up the trellis, and it's obviously doing really well, although it's a baby, but it will get there. It will cover this eventually. So I'm going to do that side and that side, and then I am going to mulch the top as well. So in the boys' rooms, you can't really see because of the glare, but I have window boxes up here. Thankfully the window opens up like it does. Hold on, this crystal. I have these crystals in the windows and it shines rainbows into the boys' bedrooms. So yeah, we all have crystals now. These are the window boxes upstairs. So I'm going to try and get some mulch in here as well, and this has a beautiful purple flower and it's evergreen as well, and yeah, there was daffs in here too. So it's Monday morning and I've spent this morning editing, somewhat debating whether or not I should throw up the vlog. I think I'm gonna, because otherwise I'm gonna get loads of comments like, where's your weekly vlog? But if I just throw it up, we haven't done a lot, but we have done a lot. Does that make sense? We've been so busy taking the rendering down and I've been busy gardening, but it's not chatty busy, it's actual like, I'm gonna throw it up and I don't know what I'm gonna name it, like speed garden and I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna start a new vlog. And I hope you enjoyed this one, even though it was a little bit different than usual. Anyway, take care and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!